Oh.
Players didn't want it.
Wait for target to spawn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So here we are. Battle for the ages for UNPS4 title of Deputy. On the left side we have Ion 21 and on the right we have Kedrift. Both playing the P7T AA. Both unspaded and clean, making this a fair and even match between the two. I used to be a carny when I was in middle school, so I'm used to this. You okay there?
Yeah, fine.
Were you not expecting it?
No, not really.
No, still good. How do I go up?
We have Ion here with an interesting design of teeth on the front and eyeballs on the top, making it like a kind of warthog kind of style here. It's very, very intimidating. And for
Kedrift is
Kedrift,
very plain.
yeah, very plain.
Yes.
I have on my
design, I
side
do say.
Duel Spectator. I have Julesum. Jewel, how do you think this play is going to end out? Who do you think is going to be on top here? Who do you
Well,
think
that's
has
the
the
thing,
main
is
advantage?
Well, that's a very good question you say there. Honestly, depends who has been playing the longest, which I don't really know who has done that.
That's right. This game is determined by
Must
who
be
is the
Ion.
biggest loser of War Thunder. Ones that have the least amount of time in life and more time online, like the depressing neat that they are.
Well, let's not also include how long it's going to take for them to find each other. 'Cause it's more of a
Yes,
hide and
indeed.
seek.
It's as if giving blind children no cane and no direction and telling them to go that way and no idea what they're looking for.
Kat, may I say, it may have been a bad idea to pick this one because if we see our fronts, we can't shoot each other.
So you're just gonna have an awkward sort of...
Stare off.
Yeah, it's like, give me a
Look
second,
into
let
my
me just
eyes
turn
like,
around.
And we have Ion here with an interesting positioning plan here. It might work out for him, but it may also be his undoing, given that what he's doing is very dangerous.
I'm hoping Ion loses.
What?
And in the peanut section
Well,
we
as
have
we can see by
Bobby,
the crowd
Echo,
here,
and
they are
Slim.
not really too confident.
Though they're not participating because they are not part of the clan, which means they are losers on the outfield.
What?
They are very loud, so if any of you viewers hear them at home, please ignore them.
I'll
They are
let you
just
know
retards.
was the phone.
Although Slim has himself
Collaboration.
not recorded, so you won't be able to hear him, Kedriff, or
So-
Bobby. And all you'll hear
Oh,
is
yeah.
No
Julesum,
participation
Echo,
in this.
and Ion. No, you're not.
Go to
You're not- no,
party,
Bobby.
party options, share party audio.
Let's see
Always
what we've got
enable.
going on over
It
here.
seems Kedriff is also implementing an interesting plan, though very dangerous
Ah,
at the
yes,
same
yes,
time.
indeed.
No, he is
Got some
doing
interesting
his
maneuvers
options.
right here.
That's why
Now
I'm not
this-
really moving.
Now this
Mine's
match
on,
will
you
definitely
idiot.
take a good few hours. I do
Made
say
you
so
look for it,
myself. It's
didn't
already
you?
been 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
I'd expect a normal simulator battle in Air Sim to be over
We
by
are
time.
4:40 in,
yes.
and the players have yet to
Team
find
K.
each other.
I'm betting on the person that isn't Ion. I don't know who else is in
Hey Bobby, I'm still goddamn
That is the
party
other person
leader.
opposing for Deputy, which would be Kedriff himself, who is
Yeah, agreed.
doing some quite interesting things right now.
We got
Some
an interview
questionable.
of them earlier saying that they would do nothing since they are both lazy at being commanders, so they would just have the position, almost as if a dusty
this moment
trophy
in
that
time-
says participation.
If I had
I must say though,
commander
Kedriff is
position,
definitely
I would
making a
make
cup of
this
tea right now.
squadron better again.
Yes, that's what he said in his
Like,
interview.
yeah,
For
push
Ion,
forward
his
right
interview
again.
said he would make it great again. The Trump of Germany, Ion himself.
This will be a fabulous year for human PS4 if I was to be made it, since nobody else wanted the job.
That is right.
I was supposed
to
I
take
am
it.
too
Say
lazy for the
that.
job, so I did not take it.
You were complaining that you got made deputy. I didn't mind it.
Well, now you're fighting for it, so
Now, this
shut
is just
up.
flabbergasting. This is my Boris Johnson impression. It's very bad.
This Mad Maxian dystopia, we are now playing Thunderdome for the right to rule over all.
Besides me.
Ion's taking up his position. He's taking a look around. While Ked is trying to get in his spot very slowly, I might add. We are getting into
So
a
he's
dangerous
climbing.
precipice here.
Oh,
We
crikey.
interrupt this program for a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Shut up! No!
we
No, that's
take-
not. No! No!
We take away our programming from this interruptive ad. The person who implemented this ad is now being tossed out into the field and shot on sight.
You can skip the ad in
Oh,
another
it seems
5
Ian has
seconds.
seen something.
No, I shot Slim.
Wait, what?
I may have
Shoot-
given away
yep,
position.
Iron is shooting out an impression of Slim, which seems to be this nice little green shrub over here.
Yay!
The anticipation and the tension is growing as the audience is watching these two pretty much in the same vicinity of each other, or in the same viewing
One
distance as
fucking
well.
person, that's
Are they
iconic.
just going around in circles,
They are not.
just not seeing each other?
Well, good thing you say that.
I am scanning the area.
We
Well,
are
Kendrick
now
is still
7
making his
minutes
position.
in. 7 minutes in, and they have not set one eye on each other yet.
Not
It's
yet,
like
even though
it's-
we both have seen that they could clearly see each other. It was quite interesting that I'm surprised that they have not any visual.
Drift, what was that?
Sorry, I am having a stroke in the booth. The doctors are trying their best here, but they can only do so much. Paramedics on standby and telling me that I need to calm my blood sugar down. I tell them to go fuck themselves.
What do we have over
What a fabulous dream.
What's going on over here?
I am asking the chef if he's making toast, and he tells me that there is no toaster in the room. I am very concerned at this moment. It seems both have stayed at their position, unaware that neither of them are making a move at the moment here.
Finally, we are 8 minutes into this battle, in quotation marks, I say so.
Jules, I gotta ask you here while we're waiting. Do you think that Ion's decals give him an advantage in scaring Kedrift? I mean, the look and how its placement, it gives a sort of frightening and intimidating feel to it.
Good question, that. Well, yes, because he's got a bit more of an attractive design, which also...
Oh my god.
thought he was flipped for a second there.
Agreed. And while Kedrift
Well,
has
just by looking
absolutely
at the
nothing.
face here, let's get a closer look. Yes, it's a very intimidating face. I think Kedge might see it and go the other way. But also, it's quite a small face, so he might not be able to see it from the fucking distance he's at.
Yes, so he's implementing the classic P-40 maneuver where they put sharks on their face to scare Germans thinking that sharks are flying in the sky. It works a lot of times, and it has scared many of Germans thinking that flying sharks are now entered the battle. However, this may not phase Kedrift, and he is British, and it should not fear him. He's not German.
Come on,
However-
Kedrift.
Well, let's be fair here. The British never see sharks, so he might just think it's another sort of animal he's never seen before. Basically thinking, let me shoot the bastard so it doesn't hurt me.
Ironic it being that it's an island nation and surrounded by water that they've never seen a shark.
Good
quite-
thing that the spectators didn't notice the fucking LMG as in front bumper.
Ah.
We do now.
Oh! Oh!
It's very clever and very
I wanna
interesting.
die.
Look at that! Well, also, not to add that if this is a shark, it's like a 1.2 ton weighing shark, so wouldn't want to be sat on top of that by that
Never
shark,
watched
would
it.
you?
It may seem like a shark, but,
2.2.
but if you look at the
2.2,
lights,
sorry.
imagine the lights as tusks, this could be a warthog.
What the? Where?
A
How did we go from
warthog
shark
breed
to
of a
warthog?
shark. Okay, let's say this shark has tracks, so it can go backwards. Fish can't go backwards, so what sort of breed are we talking about here?
A regular shark, since sharks cannot swim backwards.
Some can. They
Those are
ain't
freaks of
the shark
nature,
can.
let's be honest.
They're freaks in nature.
Interesting
what's going
fact,
on over here.
dolphins sleep with only half their brain so they can continuously swim.
Oh!
Oh, and it seems Kendrick has found Ion, and Ion is down! 10 minutes in, and Kedrift is the victor of round 1.
I
Yeah,
thought this was
there's
successful
multiple rounds
firing
of this.
into the air.
Congratulations,
God.
Detective.
Three
How do you
rounds,
feel right now?
three
Give us an
vehicles,
interview, quick interview. What do you feel right now?
maps.
I knew he would be an easy. He's just a pushover. He wouldn't do anything in the
Let's go.
deputy position.
And there you have it. Kedrift on television calling Ion a bitch. And now we can prepare ourselves for round 2.